St. John Vianney is set out as a model of priest. He was a man who tried and tried and tried to become a priest. But intellectually, he was always weak. And so he just couldn't make the grade through his schooling. Eventually, after lots of trials and errors, a bishop eventually decided, well, I'll ordain him. And he did. And he sent him out to a far country parish in ours, where he couldn't do too much harm. And out in the backwoods, he made ours into the center of pilgrimage for reconciliation and for mercy. And in this year of mercy, we need to celebrate people like John Vianney who spent their life bringing people to the mercy of God. John Vianney has so many wonderful stories. He used to sit in the confessional for hours and hours, and people would come from all over for the sacrament of reconciliation to him. Because he was saintly and because they experienced from him the grace of God, they used to line up and come and wait long times to be able to see him and have confession. But he was an ascetic. And as ascetic, he would always, on the beginning of the week, he would cook his 7 potatoes and leave them there on the stove, and by the time the last day in the week would come, the last potato would be moldy and he would still eat it. He never took too much care in terms of his own body and eating lavishly and pleasing himself or his appetites, because his whole life was designed for the pleasing of God. The seminary in Trinidad, our regional seminary, was named St. John Vianney and the Ugandan Martyrs. And as a patron saint, I'm asking that we pray for seminarians, pray for vocations, pray for those who are studying for the priesthood. Pray that your child might become a priest, a religious, a lay consecrated person. That as we think of the struggle he had to become a priest and how much good he did with his priesthood, let us ask God's grace for all of our young people who are considering their vocation. God bless you.